What's good, World Squad? Back at you guys with another video. And on today's episode, I want to give you guys a checklist to go over before purchasing products to sell on Amazon. If this is your first time watching this channel, my name is Travis Cooper. I'm the creator of Amazon Made Easy, the program that gives you the blueprint to buy back more of your time so that you don't have to exchange it for money.
Hell to the yeah.
And as always, I want to be super mindful of your time, so let's get straight into the video. So the first thing we need to check is the selling price on Amazon. It has to make sense. If we're sourcing or picking up an item for $1 or $2, we need to have that baked in profit margin to make it worth our while, because once you purchase it, you also have Amazon fees, and you also have to take an account of shipping costs, whether you're shipping it directly to the customer through merchant fulfill, or you're utilizing Amazon's FBA program, which is fulfillment by Amazon, and shipping it directly to their fulfillment center, letting Amazon handle all the heavy lifting for you. So we need to check that price on Amazon to make sure it's enough meat on the bone to be purchasing this specific product or item. The second thing we need to look at is the sales rank. Now, the current sales rank is just a snapshot in time. It's just a relative number to tell you how fast that particular product is moving at the current time compared to other items in that category. The lower the number, the better, right? So you want to be down close to 1. 1 would be the fastest moving product in that category. Whatever the total amount of items in that respective category would be the slowest selling product in that category. Remember, current sales rank is just a snapshot in time. It usually updates every hour on Amazon. So if you have other tools you can use like Keeper, it's going to give you an average sales rank. Whether that's over 30 days, 60 days, 90 over the year, that's going to help you make a stronger data-driven decision so that we can know which way the market has been trending on this specific item over that certain period of time.
And you know this, man.
The next thing you need to check is the reviews and ratings on that product. You don't want to purchase any inventory that has low reviews or low ratings. Why? Because the chances of returns are going to be higher, right? We're not looking to buy something just to have it returned. If it's a defect with the manufacturer, people are not happy with this specific product, it's no need for you to go in and buy tens and hundreds or thousands of that particular product. Why? Because it's going to be a return, right? If you can see in the reviews that it's a lot of 1s and 2 stars, it's probably best to stay away from that. So use the data that's there, use the reviews, use the feedback of the specific item or the product. See if it's a good product. Are people happy with it? If so, that is a safer buy for you, because you know as long as it's packaged right, whenever it's delivered or fulfilled to the customer, that sale is finished, you're going to be able to keep that money unless there's unforeseen circumstances.
Hey, you dirty.
The next thing you want to check is the number of sellers on the listing. Where is it trending? Whenever you're doing your due diligence, looking into your software, is the number or the sellers count trending up? Is it trending down? Is it staying the same? You need to know where the market is going. Look over that last year or that last 90 days. Where's the market trending and where is that price? Always check that to see, because it's going to help you estimate when you can sell this specific product and for how long. We don't want to jump on saturated listings with a high seller count and the price is starting to tank. Be sure to analyze the data that's available to you through these softwares linked down in the description to make that educated buying decision. The next thing you want to do, and this is a beginner mistake, is always check to see if you're able to sell the product.
To this day.
So we know many people talk about it, and I'm probably going to do a whole video on it, the ungating process, right? Verify that you're able to sell the specific product before you go and purchase it. A lot of beginners or newbies, they'll get excited, they'll find a deal, they'll purchase it through online arbitrage from this website without checking to see if they're eligible or approved to sell this specific product. Now, ungating is not a big issue like people make it seem. Ungating is just a process that Amazon now makes newer sellers jump through these loops to get ungated in these specific products. Back in 2010, when I first started selling, it was the wild, wild west. It wasn't any of this ungating and you had to do this and do that. Now it is a simple process, which takes a little while. Do not let the issue of getting ungated stop you from making multiple six, seven, multiple sevens, even up to 8 figures, building this e-commerce business, leveraging the #1 e-commerce platform in the world.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
We don't want to hear the talk and the noise coming in from everybody else. Hey, you're gated. You can't sell anything on Amazon. Trust me, it's just noise. Sometimes we get in our own head. I'm telling you from experience, not from what I heard, from what I know. Even if you are worried about being gated, it's plenty of ungated categories and items on Amazon to run up a hefty bag where you can make 6 figures, 7 figures off of the ungated category. So don't let that noise get in the way and block your blessing. The next thing you need to check for is the sale velocity. How fast is this thing moving? The name of the game, at least for me and my business model, get it in, get it out, so that we can use that money to reinvest into the business to keep that churn rate high. You want that turnover rate to be going, because the longer that you keep your money plugged into these products, it's now accruing opportunity costs is going to go up. How is that going to go up, Travis? Because you could have been using this money in another investment. So don't keep your money tied up into these slower selling products unless it's going to give you a big return on investment for the wait. So be sure to look at down below in the description, these apps, the software, these tools are going to tell you exactly how many times these things are moving per month. That's going to allow you to look at the number of sellers, look at the number of sales, and see how can you fit in the picture, how many sales you would be projected to get if you're in the buy box. So that way you can look and say, hey, off of this particular product, with the sellers being in between this range, I'm looking to make, you're going to multiply the number of sales times your profit. So if it's, 9 sellers on the listing, you get on the listing, it's number 10. It's been holding steady at number 10. You're making $10 profit. Hey, you just got $100 a month that you could be making by just replenishing that item. Now, is $100 a month a lot? Absolutely not. But how I look at this business is a bunch of mini assets, right? I take this product, if it's $100, I say, hey, I'm gonna sign this product to pay for my phone bill for the month, right? So that smaller product will cover that. Then you may have a product that does a little bit better. Maybe that product is making you $4,000 or $5,000 a month. You're going to say, hey, I'm going to use this to cover my mortgage or cover my rent. And other products can be assigned to other financial obligations. You can have a vacation product, whatever you choose, right? So it is a portfolio, and the more the better. You can get this system set up through a virtual assistant where they're finding all the products, shipping them to a prep center, and then that prep center ships them in the FBA. FBA handles all of the picking, the packing, the shipping, and the customer service. So, hey, you're buying back more of your time to spend it doing the things you enjoy most. And last but not least, check the legal and safety regulations. Make sure it's legal. Make sure it's in line with Amazon's TOS or terms of service. You don't want to sell anything that's illegal or you're going to get in trouble. So make sure that it is lined up inside Amazon's policy to make sure the order goes smoothly. So hopefully you guys enjoy this checklist. Always, whether you're a solopreneur or you have a VA or a virtual assistant doing it, make sure that they run down this checklist. And hey, I want to add in as a bonus, whether you're a solopreneur or you have a virtual assistant handling this checklist for you before you're picking up these items, be sure to have a criteria, right? Have a minimum ROI or return on investment. Have a minimum profit set on each one, because it's going to allow you to move a lot quicker and it's going to allow you to make those decisions, right? We don't need to be back and forth. It's going to allow you to be cut and dry, right? If your minimum profit is $10 per item, set it at that. If your minimum ROI is 20, 30% or higher than that. Just set whatever it is and only source products that fit within your criteria. Hey, that's all from me on this video. Hopefully you guys received a ton of value. See you on the next one. Love.